Welcome to the weekly recap for the opening range retest trade idea. There's a link in the description for the retest idea, more information on it and so forth. I'm not going to go into the rules each week, but just going to go into the results. So blue line here is the opening range for Mondays. The gold line is the opening range for Tuesday. Green is Wednesday. Orange is Thursday, and then the white is on Fridays. So we're going to walk through each of them, the S&P, NQ, and the Dow. The reason you see a couple that have bigger widths is because they weren't triggered on the first day, which I'll get into in just a bit. But this is Monday, the 3rd. Here, this is a 15-minute chart, just so I can scroll through the chart a little easier this way. But this is the opening range, the blue line. Market came up, never touched the blue line again, and actually did not touch it until Friday. So we have to come all the way over to Friday, and you can see the opening range got hit right here and popped, and that was worth 6.75 points on that. So the idea is to buy once it hits the opening range high in this case, with stop below the opening range low, and hit it, and it takes 6.75 points. You just had to wait until Monday, or from Monday to Friday, for it to trigger. So that was some Monday's S&P opening ranges was worth 6.75 points. Tuesday again is the gold, which is right here. It came up as well and did not come back down to the opening range high until about 6 in the morning on Wednesday morning, and it popped, and you got a win worth 7.75 points. Next is Wednesday, which would be right here. So market came down here, hit this first pivot by 10:30, so you'd have a sell position here, and then you would exit at that red diamond area, which it hit, and that was worth 7.5 points. And then Thursday is this one here, which hit the pivot here, hit the opening range low here, did not get above the opening range high, and eventually did come, but you did take a lot of heat on that one, but that was worth 8.5 points. And then Friday is this one here. It never hit its opening range low again in this case, so that one is still outstanding. So that one is that. So I'll show you all the numbers here in a minute, but that S&P was worth 30.5 S&P points for the week. All right, quickly over to the NQ. NQ, we have same opening range colors here. We have, this is the 3rd, which is Monday. Same idea. Had the opening range here, the blue. We did not actually trigger until Friday again, just like the S&P, and you triggered you triggered earlier in this particular case, but you ended up getting your 50%. So I think it's 50% of the opening range from this particular day, which for that was 22.75 points in the NQ. Okay, going back here, Tuesday. Tuesday is the 4th, which is the green gold lines here. So we came, hit the opening range, and then popped. There you can see just after, right around 1:30, we came and hit it and got your, in this particular case, 16.75 points. And then on Wednesday is the green here, and you hit your pivots, and then you would be a seller here right around 12:15 or so, and you lost that particular trade 47.5 points. And then the orange is a no trade. So what happens is if it hits the pivot and then comes back down or comes back up before 10:30 and hits the pivot, or excuse me, hits the opening range in this case high before 10:30, it's a no trade. So I don't count that particular opening range at all. I don't do anything with it. It's just disqualifies itself basically. So Thursday disqualified itself, and then Friday it has not come and hit its opening range high. So the NASDAQ, due to the Wednesday loss, ended up losing 8 points on the week. And then finally, let's move over to the Dow. Dow here is right here. The same thing here. Dow, this is its opening range for Monday. It actually never came down. So Friday it never hit, unlike the other two. So it never hit its opening range. So that one is still outstanding for next week. Then on Tuesday, again is the gold, and the gold hit right here, which was actually on Wednesday morning at basically the open, and got a nice pop. So that was worth 59 points. And then you would have the opening range for Wednesday, which is these green down here, excuse me, the green here. And then that didn't come and hit it until 6 in the morning on Thursday. And you can see the pop here, and it got its 60 points on that one. And then Thursday, this is Thursday, hit its first pivot here, then smashed through it. But this is all before 10:30. So just like the NASDAQ, this is disqualifies itself and is a no trade there. And then Friday just missed its opening range. It had to get up to here. It got to 619. The high was 619 on this particular bar. It needed to get up to 627. So otherwise that would have been a nice trade. But so here is the results for the week of October. So here's the breakdown of each of the days. So the Dow has still got a Monday opening range outstanding yet. This one has already completed. Wednesday's completed. Thursday, the Dow and the NQ disqualified themselves. The S&P made 8.5 points. And then the Friday, all three of them are still outstanding. So for the week, Dow 2 wins, 1 no trade, and then 2 question marks, meaning we'll see in the future, for a total of 119 points, which is just under $600 on one contract, or one mini contract. NQ had 2 wins, 1 loss, 1 no trade, and then 1 still outstanding. And for negative 8 points, which is about minus 160 or so dollars. And then the S&P had 4 wins, 0 losses, and then 1 still outstanding for 30.5 points, which is a little over $1,500 on the S&P. So all told, if you did it exactly this way, which I did not, that would be about just under $2,000 or so on one mini lot for each. It's not going to work out like that every single week. Take a look at the other video for more tips and tricks on the opening range retest idea, and I'll talk to you next week.